So this is just a little bit of extra help for students on assignment 7.2. This is from the textbook. I picked out a few questions just to demonstrate. So the very first question, which is actually question number 3, was x squared plus 8x plus 7. And it asks us to factor. And as you can see, it's already been graphed. So what I'm really interested in here is these x-intercepts or the zeros. And if I'm going to factor this, I'm going to do the opposite of what these numbers are. So when I see the -7, positive 7. Notice I'm putting it in parentheses and I'm also putting it with an X as well. And then for the other one, this one was -1. So the opposite for -1 is +1. Now, one other thing to check as you're using this on Desmos is there was the original graph. This is what I think the answer is. Notice what happens when I click on it. It draws the identical curve. So I know that these two things are actually the same. Second question was n squared. I'm going to switch these two off for a second. And actually, I'm going to delete these as we go through. The second question was n squared plus 9n plus 20. Now, I typed it straight in, and it's got this little warning symbol here. Sometimes it will tell you why. It says try adding y equals. I don't think that's actually going to help for this one, but we'll see. Look, there we go. It actually did draw it. What I was going to suggest is you actually start this as x squared, and then that would have also worked for this question as well. So notice as you click on the two numbers here, we get -5 and -4. So we're just going to do the opposite for those. As the question says n squared, I am going to put n this time and not x. So the opposite of -5 is +5, and the opposite of -4 is +4. Same thing, if I want to graph it, it's going to say try putting y equals to c. Now, once again, notice it changed color, confirming that this is identical graph. And the last one, y squared plus 2y plus 48. This time it might have a problem. It says try adding x equals at the start here. Okay, we'll give it a try. Didn't seem to like that at all. Let's go ahead and let's actually do what I wanted to do on the other question. Just change all the letters in the question to x. And, oh, the problem might be I might have copied this one down actually incorrectly. I think it's actually supposed to be -48. There we go. I'd actually miscopied this one, so that's on me. So the zeros are at -8 and +6. So we're just going to do the opposites. Remember the original question actually said y. So with my parentheses, I'm going to put y. So instead of -8, I'm going to put y plus 8. And instead of +6, I'm going to put y -6. It'd be a little difficult to check this one. If I want to check it, I would have to actually put in the X's. And you can see it changes color, so you know it's the correct answer. But clearly for the answer for this one, I need it in terms of Y, because that's actually what the original question said. And then you'll be able to select that answer, and you'll be able to check as well. That's it for this. That's 3 of the questions. That should help you to go ahead and do the rest of them. And we'll also revisit this idea in lesson 7.3.